is my 5th album, and I think if you were to listen from start till now, from the time I started releasing music, you'd definitely notice a progression in my sound, and that's not something that I purposely try to do, but I think it just comes naturally to me as an artist and not wanting to ever do the same thing twice. I think I would get very bored if I was to release an album each couple of years and did the same thing over and over again. And with this album, I think one of the big differences is I produced it myself. This is something that I've never done before, so it was very scary. Growing up, I listened to a lot of traditional country music that my family listened to, but then as I got older and became a teenager around the late 90s, early 2000s, I listened to a lot of pop music. Some of those artists were Sheryl Crow, Alanis Morissette, Natalie Imbruglia, and I think you can definitely hear that sound on this album. So when it came time to record it, I decided I was going to produce it myself. I've worked with some amazing producers in the past, but producing my own album has been on my bucket list for a long time now, and having this sort of new direction, I thought that was the right time to do it myself. If anyone's going to get my sound right, it's going to be me, I guess. So I jumped into the deep end and produced the album. Some of the songs on this album I wrote over 5 years ago, and they didn't make albums for whatever reason, but it turned out to be the right time now. And some of these songs I literally wrote days before jumping into the studio. I've been lucky enough to write with some of my favourite songwriters, Trey Bruce, Jerry Salley, Jace Everett, Phil Barton, Bruce Wallace, Sinead Burgess. We wrote a couple of songs on this album. Mitta is the engineer here at Tommy Rock Studios. He was just amazing. We really clicked straight away, and I knew he was someone that I'd really enjoy working with. One thing that really stood out for me was that he has a lot of experience outside of the country music world, and drawing from his influences and past albums he's worked on, I think we've come up with a sound that yeah, I'm really loving and that I can't wait for you guys to hear also. I don't know.